Chat. Is this too loud? Am I too loud right now? Hold on, let me listen to my stream manager real quick. Meh. Jesus, that is loud. Okay. Well, my mic is like 2 inches from my face. Let me see if I can turn this down a little. Let's try that. How does that sound? I think that's a little better. Maybe a little less. Like right there. Let me test the parameters. Okay, I think we're Gucci. My stream manager. Okay, Twitch app needs to figure it out. There we go. How's everyone doing today? This is not the usual setup. Hell yeah, brother. This is not the usual setup. I'm in a garage right now, so let me know if it's too laggy or it's being really annoying, and I'll try my best to fix it. But just to give you guys an idea, zero transition, just car. So yeah. That's a car. That's a tire and a wheel. Actually, it's a wheel. And yeah, today we're gonna be changing the rear brakes on my car because I was supposed to do this a long time ago. I have no brake pads left. And yeah, this is something you should do on your car. I have replaced brakes on someone's car before that was way overdue. And it was literally metal to metal contact. There was no brake pad left, so this is important. Dude, I look like a tech support agent with this headset. This is as far as it goes. See the cord? So this is kind of just a microphone, essentially. This is not really a headset. I got chat right here. I can see you guys. Hell yeah, brother. And I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of give you guys the rundown on how to change brakes on a car. Not a beginner job. I will let you know now. I would say this is intermediate. You need a selection of tools. You need like probably some mechanical knowledge. I would say like, how long does this take? I take a lot longer on jobs because I try to be very precise. Hold on, let me just lift the camera up over here. There we go. So I would say this job takes about a couple hours. Thanks for the support. Oh, dude, I even got like Twitch chat here. Like I can just fucking enjoy your pho. But anyways, yeah, I will give you guys the rundown on how to set this up because it's quite a lot of, you're gonna be on mute. Whatever, I don't care, honestly. It's okay, I'm a good visual learner, visual teacher. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'll just give you guys the rundown on like, this is hard to stay in frame because this is weird just being like, so I'm just gonna be off to the side so you can see the wheel. My 20-inch Dodge Challenger rims. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, why is this so bright? You guys are probably wondering, Slimmy, how do I lift the car up the ground? I'm not that fucking strong. Well, obviously not because you're in my chat. If you're in my chat, you're a Giga Chad, but you're probably weaker, or you're probably stronger than me. So what you're gonna need is at least a 2-ton jack. I would say 3-ton. I have a 3-ton jack at home. 3-ton's a little big though, especially if your car's low. This is my buddy's. So shout out Layton for letting me use his garage and jack, and if I need another tool. So everyone say thanks, Layton. This is a jack. You can't really see it. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. That's a jack. And you twist the handle to tighten it, and it raises up. That's the point right there that you want to lift certain points on your car. Those points are called lift points. Lift points are certain welded pieces of metal or certain parts of the frame, essentially. The pieces of the frame that are the sturdiest to lift on. That's what mechanics use to lift your car on like lifts. Literally, they're called like car lifts. Each car is different. That's the kind of thing about mechanics is it's not about knowing. It is about knowing what job you're doing, but what car you're working on, because every car is different. This car is sometimes the easiest thing to work on, or the biggest pain in the ass. Makes me want to buy a Honda Civic because it's a pain, especially the rear suspension. I've replaced a whole suspension on one of these before. Worst job ever, and I might have to do it again on this because it's a different car. But you see that red jack stand? That's called a jack stand. Basically, it's sitting on one of those lift points. There's multiple lift points in your car, and there's certain points in your car that aren't jack points, but you can lift on. There's certain parts of the car that obviously can't support the weight, like don't lift from the gas tank, don't lift from the oil pan. You can lift from the differential, but it's not made to support the weight. It's kind of like last resort. So when you're lifting the car, you want to have wheel chocks. Why? Because wheels move. And they move very easily if there's nothing blocking them. Especially a rear wheel drive car. This is a car that when you give it gas, the rear wheels are going to spin. Front wheel drive, the opposite. All wheel drive, all four wheels spin. You with me? Sick. I'm getting way off topic here, but I'm trying to, So the parking brake is going to be on the rear wheels. So you want to chock the front tires and make sure those aren't going anywhere, because if you try to lift up the car when there's no parking brake, what's going to happen? The car's going to move and then might fall on top of you, and that's not good. Front wheel, yo mama. Okay, guys. It's a good stream. Thanks for coming by. Unfortunately, that's all I have today. I actually just realized I had to go, like, water dog or something. Yeah. Anyways. Yo, mama. Sorry, I can't read chat from here. I'm trying to hold my phone. I should probably be reading chat while I'm yapping about this. Anyways, yeah, front wheel, yo, mama. You want to chock your front tires. If you're doing the rear brakes too, I mean, you want to chock your tires at any point. I do it some extra measure on the wheels that you're not lifting up on. So this car has 4 jack points on the frame that you can jack from. Technically, it has a few more that I've discovered. Every car is different. On this one, I jacked from. Okay, I need to stop using it as a verb. I used the jack on, like, literally directly behind this wheel, farther back. There's like a giant, it's called a control arm, where the spring sits on. And I lifted it from the point where it connects to the frame of the car, because that can handle the weight. That already handles the weight. So I lifted it from there and put the jack stand on one of the lift points. Boom. Did it on the other side. Boom. Your car is secure. When you do that, you want to make sure that your car is not going to move anywhere, because if it does, then you might die. That shit ain't moving at all, so you're good. If it moves or wiggles, or you hear the jack stand wiggling, stop. You will die. Anyways, once you're at that point, before you do that, before you do that, if you're doing a job that requires you to take off the wheel, loosen the lug nuts first. Do that on the ground, because these are torqued to 110 foot-pounds. And if you try to do that while the wheel's moving, it won't work. There's tricks. You can use a 1/2-inch wrench impact. But if you don't, loosen the wheels on the ground. I just had to do that. And once you're done with the whole job, you're going to want a torque wrench to retighten the wheels. So yeah, once that's loosened, once you got it up in the air, you're ready, essentially. Now, the tools that you're going to want to use. Obviously a torque wrench, that's pretty important. This is a 1/2-inch torque wrench. It goes up to like 150 foot-pounds. You're gonna want something, if you're like have a larger car like this, you're gonna want something that'll torque up past 100. I think I got this for like 40 bucks at O'Reilly's because I needed it in a pinch. It's been working, but honestly, I would buy like a reliable brand, like a name brand. A name brand torque wrench. It does the job, but it goes up to 150, yeah. I also have a smaller one that goes up to like 80. But the tools you're gonna want to need. It's really nice to have an impact. This is a 3/8 impact for the lug nuts, as I'll demonstrate. Bada bing, bada boom. Make sure you don't lose those. The stock lug nuts on this car are trash, and they fucking break. But they don't break. They're like a two-piece. Like, it's so garbage. I don't know why they designed it like this. These are new lug nuts, but the old ones, like right here, is like a separate cap, and you're not able to tighten them down. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Don't worry, it won't get too loud on this job. The loudest part would probably be trying to get the rotor off. Also, this is just a brake pad and rotor job. We're not changing calipers. We're not doing any of that shit. Calipers are not too bad. You just kind of have to mess with liquid and bleeding the brake lines, which isn't too bad, but you need the right kind of equipment and feel it out. This is just brake pads and rotors. Do not only change pads or just rotors. Change them both at the same time. Changing just the pads is called pad slapping, and it's the really cheap way to go. Just don't do it. Just do both. You can resurface the rotor and get some more life out of it, but at that point, you might as well just buy a new rotor. And, resurface the rotor yourself, which I'm gonna have to do. I honestly don't know how that's gonna work out, because typically you want a long, straight road. I'm in a neighborhood. We'll figure it out. Anyways, your lug nuts are off. You wanna get your wheel off. Just like that. If your wheel doesn't come off, that's a good way to do it. Just kick it and it'll come off. Got it all dirty. Look at that. Wheel is now off. Now, damn, those brake pads are low. Yeah, these are these are old brakes. Holy shit. Now, this is so informative. I'm trying. Thank you. Thank you for saying that it's informative. A lot of people do for an extra safety measure. I'm just going to do it because I'm on twitch.com. Is to slide the whole wheel under the frame of the car just as an extra measure in case it does come down, because you do not want this whole thing landing on the ground. You want some support in case a jack stand fits. So I'm going to do that real quick, but it's a little bit out of my range. Just like that. Just like so. Just a little extra safety measure, you know. You want to do it on the other side too, but I'm going to be doing this side first and probably just going to leave it there because obviously you guys can't see the other side, and this is how far my computer can reach. Also, I'm going to switch up the music. I'm sorry you've been listening to Club Penguin for 18 minutes straight. Let's see. How's the stream going, guys? Is it lagging at all? Is it going? Is it working? Connect to the internet. Uh-oh. What do you mean connect to the internet? I am connected to the internet. What does that mean? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, next step. You're probably looking at this like, what the fuck is that? What is that? That is a lot. There's a lot going on here. I wish I had my flashlight. My buddy might have one in here. But I don't know if we're gonna go in that depth. I could bring this camera closer. Actually, let me do that. Let me come closer. Let's get nice. Actually, come here. Let's get nice and personal. Okay, Okay, so it does look like the stream might be lagging a little bit. I would recommend refreshing your browser a couple times watching the stream if you want to be like completely up to date on everything that's happening. Yeah, I just refreshed it and it worked again. So yeah, refresh the browser a couple times here and there if you want to be like, you want the chat to be completely up to date. This fly won't get off my foot. Okay, set chat up right there. All right, what are we doing? This big shiny thing is probably the first thing you see. This is called a brake rotor. It is a circular disc that the brake pads right here press in place, and that is how the wheel stops. Pretty simple, right? Yeah, all this extra stuff back here, you don't have to worry about it. This is suspension pieces. Ooh, I have to take that off. That's your coil spring. This is your shock, which I need to replace that at some point. Sway bar link, control arms, all that fun stuff. I think that's a tow arm. Yeah. Gosh, I do not miss looking at this. Also, if you hear a bunch of noises in the background, it's probably a dog. I'm dog sitting right now, but she's kind of a crackhead, so she runs around the house. So this is the awkward part. I have to get on that side. I thought the caliper was over here. So you guys might not be able to hear me for a little bit. I wonder if I could go around with this. Let me just take it off. Okay. You guys still hear me? Hopefully I put it like right over here. What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, this assembly looks a little different than I remember. So I might be doing a little extra finagling. But I'm going to kind of describe what I'm about to do and then put down the headset because I will not be able to carry this headset over there. But essentially, we got to open this caliper, this little thing. Oh, also wear closed-toed shoes. This right here is called the brake caliper. This is the actual mechanism that presses the brake pads onto the rotor to stop. So I'm going to be basically busting open that caliper, taking the brake pads out so I can free this rotor, which is going to be a pain in the ass to get off. Is that fucking rust welded on there? That looks fuck, that looks on there. All right. We might be hitting this with a hammer for a while. But yeah, we're basically gonna open that caliper, take out the pads, all that shit, and then try to get that rotor off. That rotor's been on there for a long time. I'm pretty sure these brakes might be like the third or second, it's probably the second pair of brakes on this car. These are really old. All right, let's get to it. Vroom vroom. That's what I'm saying. You can see me in the reflection. The tools that you want to use, let me actually just show you the tools that you need. Basic tools like wrenches. Actually, let me show you. A good socket set is good to have for any job. It's just a socket wrench and sockets. This is my first ever socket wrench set. So one of these, socket wrench. And then you're gonna want, obviously, your torque wrench, which we talked about earlier. Has little torque settings on it. I'll show you how to use that later. And probably the most niche tool you'll need for this job is a brake pad compressor, or caliper compressor, technically. You use a brake pad to compress it, but once you take these calipers off, they're gonna decompress, and you need to put a thing in there to recompress them in, so you can fit them back onto the rotor. That's the nichest tool you need for this, which I've used this quite a few times, so it's handy. I don't have them here right now, but you'll need zip ties to hold the caliper in place because it's held by a brake line, and you do not want to dangle the caliper by old brake lines. They will burst. They finna bust. And then some brake clean which brake clean is probably the most used cleaner for anything automotive related. Gets rid of oil, gets rid of grease pretty well. Yeah, brake clean for this. And you're gonna use brake clean for something else. I'm gonna try to paint my calipers today. I don't know how well it's gonna work because these are pretty dirty, but we're gonna be painting the calipers red instead of getting red calipers. So I don't feel like doing that. All right, now your actual brake pads. I got Power Stop, which is a pretty reliable brand. I use them quite a bit. It should come with brake hardware, which I'll show you. Damn, these are big pieces of hardware. What the fuck? This is brake hardware. These are used to keep the pads and stuff in place. These will get a little tricky in a bit because you have to kind of like... What the fuck? How many brake pads are here? What is going on? Did I order 2 sets? What is happening? These are 4. How many brake pads are in here? There should be 4. There's 4 here, but I have another box. Because there's no way this is all the hardware for one assembly. Did they send me 2? What the fuck? Wait, this looks different. Oh, this is different. Oh, these are the fronts. Okay, these are the front brake pads. That makes way more sense. But why is there... Okay, I get it now. These are front brake pads. A lot longer, a lot wider. Rear brake pads are usually shorter. Some cars have brake drums, which are a whole different assembly, and I'm not a fan of working on those. So yeah, rear brake pads, and then this heavy sumbitch is some interesting packaging. I've never had a brake rotor come in this kind of packaging. That works. Is this one rotor? I think it is. Here is a brake rotor. Very big piece. I think this goes on the rear. I don't know actually. I don't know if this is the front or rear. I'll look at the other ones. This looks a little larger. No, this has got to be the front. Because this is way larger. Probably a front rotor, but yeah, that's a very big piece. Yeah, that's way larger. I don't know what's in the other box, probably another front rotor. Okay, interesting packaging. They put like everything in like one box, and then just this other box back here has the other rotors, which I'm gonna grab real quick. Damn. These are even heavier. So I'm wrong. That actually is the rear rotor. so that works. I gotta put these front pads in here. Front pads are a little easier in my opinion, but I gotta do those at a later time. But all my brakes are cooked. All right, so basically we gotta take off this caliper piece, hold it into place with some zip ties, and then take the pads out. I'm gonna do that. Probably, I'll try to talk into the microphone right here, but you guys probably won't hear me, but we'll try it. Okay. I have chat here, so don't worry. I can see you guys partially. Okay, so for this caliper, it's a 15 mil. Are you winning, son? I am indeed winning. I have officially started actually doing something. It is a 15 millimeter socket with a ratchet on this back. Actually, I think I can do it from here. Make sure you know which way is tighten and loosen. Some people don't know their lefts and rights, which is kind of crazy. I will not be able to get leverage from there. I need to grab some zip ties anyways, but imagine not knowing your lefts and rights. That's crazy. That is what I'm saying. Imagine actually wanting a Kia Soul and actually wanting to own one and drive it. That should be viable enough to put you in a mental clinic if you actually want to drive a Kia Soul. Like, you're asking to get vandalized. That's crazy. I agree, Tuba. That's wild. It's her dream car? I know, she told me last night. That's... What can you do? If you want to drive a Kia Soul, there's really no hope for you. Make sure you have zip ties for your caliper. Grow a dream bigger. Exactly. Like, maybe a real car is a good start. There's like a big ass spider on my leg. A Kia Soul is perfect. Mika. A Kia Soul is not perfect. That's actually criminal shit. Where'd that spider go? There's a big ass spider in my leg. And I flicked it, and I don't know where it went. It's a box? Yeah, and it's not even a cool looking box. There's cars that look like boxes that look cool. Like, even a Nissan Cube is cooler than a Kia Soul. A Kia Soul's not even a box. It's like an off-center box. We are haters. Every 99% of the population is a Kia Soul hater for good reasons. Yeah, that's wild. I can't even defend that. Volvo box lover. Yeah, get a Volvo. What's up, Rick? Volvos are like the epitome of cool box cars. Oh, was it a fly that was on my leg? This fly's been pissing me off. Volvos, old Volvos. I've been wanting a Volvo. What are those? The V70s, S70s, whatever. I've been wanting those for a while, but they're hard to find in good condition, and I don't really need another station wagon. But Volvos are great. Yeah, Volvos are like, honestly, Volvos are kind of slept on in terms of like, they're kind of like luxury, luxury and reliability. Because obviously, if you want the luxury and the reliability, you go for like a Lexus, but it's a Lexus. Like when someone hears you say you drive a Lexus, they're like, oh, okay, money bags. But Volvos are like slept on, dude. They're more affordable. They're super comfortable. I love Volvos. Get something like that, Mika. Not a Kia Soul. Rick, tell her about the Kia Souls. She wants a Kia Soul. Overpriced garbage box. And you're gonna have to buy an older one too. Kia's okay. Now you're just saying we're haters. Now you're just rage baiting. You're actually just rage baiting right now. God. Like, I'd rather you drive a Prius than a Kia Soul. God damn it. I am not gonna date a Kia Soul driver. The Stingers are cool. Yeah, like Korean cars, Hyundai, Kia, they're pretty garbage, especially the older cars. The newer ones aren't so bad, but there's better options for that price, honestly. The newer Elantras are kind of cool. Exactly, their frames are garbage. They're like old Mazdas. Like they just literally just turn to dust. Wouldn't say all Kias. I don't even really know Kias. One of my friends' mom drives a Kia K5, and they're kind of cool looking, but I don't know anything about Korean cars. I don't really want a Kia. They don't put salt on the roast? Really? What do they use? Just sand? Oh, okay. That's good. Because salt is no good for car. Here they use lava rock, which is fine, but it sounds like you're driving on a gravel road all the time. Kia Tasman? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh my god. It's like a new Tacoma that just didn't fully get. It's like a kid trying to draw a new Tacoma. Kia U for Australia. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the worst looking thing ever, but it looks like a Hummer and a Tacoma made horrific love. Looks weird. Why is the cab so big and the rest of the car is not? It's interesting. Wouldn't say I would drive it, but looks cooler than a Kia Soul. I'll say that. When did the Kia Soul thing become a thing? What? I know you said you like ugly cars, but that's like blasphemy. Wrong. Whatever. You know I'm right. All right, so this looks a little different. There's like a... What is going on back here? I need to take a closer look. I have a flashlight. I do. Oh, I see. Okay. Don't do that when you're working on cars. Everyone hating it made it so much prettier to me. You're so quirky. Oh my god. Alright, sorry, I got confused. I saw the cap for the bleeder and the banjo bolt was in a weird place, and I thought it was like a parking brake, like different assembly, but it's not. It's just the banjo, the weird ass little thing. So I just got to get that bolt out. Banjo Mama. Mods, banner for ever. That's crazy. Oh yeah, because you're at the beach, dude? Gosh, that'd be rusty. Hold on, I think I need a wrench. Jeez, there's like no protective layer. It's just straight metal. Built Toyota tough. Big ass bolt. Damn. Orange, jeez. Is this metric? Where's my 18? For some reason I'm missing an 18 wrench. Who stole my 18? Let me see if this works. There we go, I figured it out. So that assembly was a little different than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a long, what do you call it? Caliper bolt. And I thought it was just gonna come out, but there's like another little, what do you call it? Bolt that holds in place. And it's a lot, look at that little thing. It's a little tiny bolt. I'm used to like the Honda ones where it's like a giant, you know, bolt and you slide it back in. That's what it's like on the Ram trucks too. That kind of makes it easier though, because then I don't have to take it out and re-grease it. So yeah, it's probably what it's like on the front, but I've not done rear brakes on a car before. I've only done them on trucks. So don't lose your bolts. I mean, there's not a lot of bolts in this, but don't lose them. Okay? So now we just have to get the bottom one, which is going to be fun to get this under there. Someone stole my 18 wrench. I had an 18 wrench and it's not here. So if I find you, I'm gonna kill you. In a video game. For how big that car is, those brakes are concerningly small. Well, don't worry about the rear calipers. The front, here, I'll show you the front calipers. Or sorry, the front pads. The front pads are a lot bigger. This is, you know. See, those are the front pads. They're normal sized. But yeah, you're right. For a rear-wheel drive car, those are pretty big. Those are pretty small calipers. Dude, it's made in America. What did you expect? We're not here for a good time. We're here for a long time. God damn it. Front is doing all the work. Guys, made me get on my knees. I'm just making sure my BBL's out of frame. Little bolt. Little bolt number 2 is out. Now you should be able to just take this whole motherfucker out. Boom! Just like that. And see how this piston right here, if you can see it? See how this piston just went out? We gotta recompress that when we're done. This is actually in a pretty good spot. I can just like hold it right here. Actually, I don't even need to really zip tie it. I can just tuck back in there, but just in case. All right, caliper is out. Now we gotta get the big bolts to get this fella out. Oh, let's get the pads out. So these pads, usually you can just kind of slide them out. I need a little wiggling, but oh my god. Now that is the recommended pad amount. There's nothing left. Look at that. There's like maybe... This is like... Maybe a little bit more than this is when you're... Maybe a little bit more than this, you know. Still got 50K. Yeah, exactly. I still got 50K miles left on that. Jeez. That's actually better than I thought. But as you can see, you see these little metal clip-looking things. These are supposed to hit your caliper. Fuck, I keep... Rotor. The big disc. These are supposed to scrape on your rotor when your pads get too low. And as you can see, it's past that. So these have been squealing for a while, especially when I back out of my driveway. Oh my God. It is like, for like, it's bad. So yeah, that is a tiny little brake pad. Look at that thing. Now you always want to, oh, I gotta move chat for a second, I'm sorry. Before you continue, you always want to make sure that the parts are the same. So, compare your parts. Yes, these are the same. They're metal. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just dropped my hardware. That is pretty much metal on metal because there's no like, gosh, yeah. Okay, so the story I was talking about when I first started stream, my buddy, he has a 2014 Ram 1500, and we did his rear brakes because he said his was making like a horrible grinding noise at like normal speed. And we did his rear brakes, and I'm not shitting you, there was probably like a good chunk of this was gone. Like it was literally like a third of this was gone, and it was just cheese grater. It was just destroyed. And I'm like, dude, you might have gotten your money's worth, but you probably had a chance of killing a small family of 4 in a minivan. Yeah, look at that. That's old. These are old. So yeah, if you hear squealing, it's time to change your brakes. Actually, that's like a danger. That's like, hey, change your fucking brakes right now. And plus, it's really annoying. All right, so that was the front pad. Let me get the rear pad out. Hey, wait. Okay. That's got some pad left on it. See, that's like... See, that's like angled. That's like the lowest you want to go. Oh, they're glazed? Yeah, glazed brakes are bad. So glazed brakes is when they get too hot and they literally smooth over from how hot they get. And yeah. Yeah, this one's not as bad, but as you can see, it's like angled. Now we gotta get the where's my socket set? Oh. Smooth brain. Jeez. We gotta get this bracket off. Which is an 18. Got it first try, because I remember. 18 for bracket. These are tight. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm just changing my brakes. No, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I knew that this would get your attention. That's why I did it. Just changing the brakes, trying to get this really tight ass bolt out. Please use my sub for good, not evil. Wait, did you sub to me? No, you didn't. I will use your sub for greatness. Rick, you're my first sub ever, and you still are. So, I appreciate you, man. You're home now. Yippee! You been subbed? Wait, really? Oh, shit! I didn't know that. Dude, Rick, dap me up. Appreciate that, man. You're a real one. For real. Dude, everyone, literally, like, The first second I hit affiliate, this guy subbed. 36 months. Oh my God. Almost three years. Jesus, that's crazy. Rick was actually here before Texas even. That's how long he's been here. Dude, Rick is the GOAT. Worth the investment? Dude, Rick, I'm pretty sure you literally like were the reason I was able to get home one time, because when I was in Texas, I was broke. And I literally was like, how am I gonna get home? I don't have gas money. And then like my Twitch payment came through. And I was like, oh my God, all of Rick's donations and stuff was able to give me a couple more tanks of gas. So you were literally the reason I'm probably here right now. I appreciate that, Rick. Guys, don't move to Texas. It's probably the worst fucking place on earth. Go to Australia or something. If you're gonna live in a hot hell, go live in Australia. Don't live in Texas. And plus, they hate you there. Anyways, not everyone. There's some good people in Texas, but just I don't like that state very much. Anyways, yeah, we're trying to get that bracket out. I'm just stalling. How's everyone doing? You enjoying the car so far? Can't really see most of the car. It's just my hatch is open. Let me twist this over a little so you can see. There we go. What do you guys think of my car? Is my car super cool? Say yes. Where's my wrench? Oh, it's on there. It's no Kia Soul. Mods banned for 36 months. Yeah, you do. Wait, Rick, you do have those here. Or you do have those there. I mean, you don't have the Magnum, but you have the 300C Touring. That's actually way cooler than the Magnum. Commodore wagons. Those are cool too. God, you guys have such cool fucking cars. You got Utes, you got Commodore wagons. Like, come on. I'm jealous. But yeah, you guys have Magnums. You have actually the original Magnum. Yo, what's up, Corkle? You got a Chrysler. I like the Chrysler front end with these wagons more because it's a Chrysler 300. It's not even a Magnum. It's a 300 with a Dodge front end. Yeah, that's literally it. So I prefer the 300Cs. A lot of people do 300C Touring or 300 front end swaps, which I've thought about doing, but it's a lot of lining up and it's a lot of work sourcing the parts, same color, paint's not faded, all that shit. So I like the Magnum front end. I've grown on it. It's cool. It's very 2000s. But yeah, you guys have way cooler cars. It's funny because you have like more restrictions, but you guys have like way cooler cars. Dude, oh my God, what? America just doesn't even care about the market anymore. It's just SUVs. I'm gonna try this Capri wrench. Yeah, this is a nice ass wrench. This is a 3/8 extendo wrench. It's like $40 on Amazon, but oh my God, I use this for everything if I can. I don't know if it can fit back there, but I need the leverage. Oh shit! Oh my God! Wait, what the fuck?
Supercharger fund.
Holy shit! Oh my gosh, Mika Mino, thank you so much for the supercharger fund. Oh my God, $50? Mika, you're fucking crazy. She found out the value of her cards last night and now she's giving it back. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. You just got your identity stolen. But seriously, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is not pocket change. That you literally paid for a portion of these brakes. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I will put that towards the supercharger. I'm actually getting new seats for this thing. I'm still sourcing them, but I found a good deal. This guy's selling black Chrysler 300 seats. with all the black door panels, because the door panels on these are beige and like slate. So you know what? It's going to good use. This thing's gonna be decked out. This thing's been a lot of work interior wise. I've had to, you know, just put a lot of work into it. It's not even finished yet, but one day. How's it going? It's going good. Just changing brakes on a car. How's it going for you, Coracle? It's been a while, but I see you here and there. Oh shit, how am I gonna pay my caliber? I'll figure it out. Speaking of Canadians, I got the lower bolt, but this top one's a bitch. This is how big this car is. You can fit a whole goddamn extended soccer match in it. Nope. I just gotta stop being a bitch. Holy shit, I got it. Dude. That was not 40 foot-pounds. You know what's funny? Hold on. You know what's funny is this car in an RT, which this is an RT, comes with 18-inch wheels, and the tires are 225, 60, 18. 225/60. I put 20-inch Dodge Challenger rims on it, which I think the tire size. I don't remember what the tire size is. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's right behind me, but the SRT comes with 20-inch wheels, same size as these. But the V6 variant, the SXT and SE, come with 16-inch rims, and it looks god awful. So here's that bolt. They are big wheels, but you know what's funny is they don't even fill in this whole fender gap. 22s fill in the fender gap without having to lower it too much, which I've actually thought about. But that's a little much for me. So my 20 inches fill in fine. I just need to lower it and space them out. Thanks, Coracle. Yeah, you know what? At least you know what brakes are. Some people don't even know what brakes are. They just know that one of the pedals that stops the car. So, thanks, man. Dude, this bolt is in there. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Other bolt out. Here's what those bolts look like for the bracket. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah, 20s are the max I would go on these. They look small on this car though. That's what's like, you can kind of see over there on that front wheel. Like, it doesn't look very big compared to the car, but it's also because maybe the angle. But honestly, I think 20s are good. I still need to get coilovers. They're just expensive. 15s, oh my god. That is tiny. But it's also a smaller size truck. That makes sense. And the tire, you probably want that extra tire for off-roading. My mom's Sequoia has 18s. which is kind of funny because it's like a truck. Have 70s to clear bigger brakes. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I will say about this thing is they definitely engineered it to fit, to modify it, which is nice. Like big ass wheel well, big wheels. Okay, that's some good tire. I do miss having bigger tires for just the comfort. My 18s ride really nice. They got Toyos on them. Those are my winter set though. I just got a set of Michelin Ice tires that I'm gonna throw on and then swap. I'm gonna paint those black actually. The stock 18s actually don't look they don't look bad. They're just a regular 5-spoke. But I'm gonna paint them black, just, I don't know, just to have a black set of black wheels and polished 20s. So that's why I'm not lowering it soon, because I don't really want to lower it on the 18s. I mean, it'll be fine, but I don't know. Just gonna wait till next spring and probably lower it. Just so I have that extra, what do you call it? Height for the snow and shit. No, I love this car so fucking much. But it's depressing as I know I won't be able to keep it forever. Which, I mean, that goes for any car. Because someday I'm gonna need something economical, smaller. This thing is so practical. It's a fucking wagon. But someday if I want to live somewhere, you know, I'm gonna need probably a little Honda. Go back to the little Hondas, which are great. I love Hondas. But I'm enjoying this car while I can. Yeah. Anyways. You must work. All right, well, man, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the Supercharger Fund. It means a lot. Go have fun at work. Glad you're using your union. I need to use my unions more often. But appreciate you, man. Oh yeah, here's that bracket that I just ripped out. These headphones are gonna get so dirty. Here's that bracket, and here's that bolt. The little bolts. It's a weird setup. I don't know how I feel about it. Look at that. It's a pretty big bracket. It's a chunky bracket, which is good. Yeah, it's got so much crap on it. I wish I had a wire brush. I didn't bring one. So much brake dust on it. Cause I need to clean it off to paint it, which I might as well just do now to kind of show you guys. Brake clean. This. You don't really want to get brake clean like on rubber, I've heard. Because it makes things very dry. Oh, I should put the new hardware on. So much hardware. Okay. So, actually, this hardware looks the same. Yeah, these look the same. Okay. Some hardware pieces are, like, slightly different. Like, they go on the left or right side. But these are all the same. Oh, wait. Nope. Some parts are wider. Okay. Wait, what? Why is that? What the fuck? Oh, is this the hardware for the front and rear? I think it is. Oh, okay. Vehicle is nice. Thank you, Coracle. I appreciate that. I mean, you just see the wheel well, but I try to keep it clean. Honestly, my dream for this car is I want to keep in this family. Like, I'd rather sell it to like, I don't know, someone in my family, just so I can like keep it around instead of like actually getting rid of it one day. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of it for probably another few years. But yeah, I do really like this car. It's very nice. It's been good to me. It's only left me stranded once, but that's because it had a recall, or it's got a recall in the fuel tank. Alright, so this is the hardware. Oh, okay. That's right. I've definitely shown my car on stream a couple times. So here's the difference in the hardware, which is good that I checked. This clip is a little bit skinnier than the other one, which I'm assuming the skinnier one's for the front. As you can see on this, both are that wider piece. So it's pretty easy. You literally just take them out and then just put the new ones in. I try to clean off the area just so it's, I just sprayed you guys, I'm sorry. I just clean off the area just so it's not dirty. Cleaning off like little spots where there's contact is important, just so it reduces vibration and works efficiently. It's a little stuff, you know. Actually, I'm gonna take the hardware off and then spray this real quick. My grandma kept her car made it specific ways so his when she was pulling up the block from the sound. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Old people cars are so funny because like with old people, they either like treasure their cars or they just don't give a fuck. That's his unique presence. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, mine does that too. It makes a few noises. I mean, it's loud, but I would start it up for you guys and, you know, give it some revs, but it's cold right now. Like the car is cold. And I'm in a very quiet neighborhood. This is not my house, by the way. This is my friend's house. I'm dog sitting for him. Guys, should I order Domino's tonight? Domino's sounds so fire. So he cared about her car. Oh, that's good. You can tell a lot by someone by how they treat their car. As my mom says, you look like a cholo. So apparently that's the vibes I give off. I'll bring this down so you can see me try to paint this. This is a specific caliper paint for brake calipers. I might paint the calipers off stream, but we'll see. It's already been an hour 12. Oh my god. It's starting to become nighttime. Guys, should I get Domino's tonight, or should I reward myself with some McDonald's after this? What should I do? Mods, run a poll. Domino's or McDonald's? DeMama-Nalds. Yo mama. McDonald's, more like yo mammals. Macca's. Oh fuck. Why won't this come off? Macca's. Fuck, you guys are right. I do want some Macca's. Every time I come to this house, I always get Domino's as like a little tradition, but I might do that tomorrow. Oh, finally. Ooh, it's got the tip that I like. Shit. Don't clip that. Okay, I gotta make sure that I don't paint my friend's floor. So let's get a rag too, just in case. Alright. Let's see how well this paints on a dirty caliper. Oh, that's rough. It's actually not turning out too bad. Oh, I almost smell of paint. Oops. Nobody fucking show us the Layden, I swear to God. He's biting our floor! I just sprayed my own hand. Twitch is gonna think it's blood and I get banned. Ah! Alright, that's one part. What? Oh wow, I gotta hit the underside. What do we think so far? Actually, not too bad. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I just fucking... Damn, I'm missing. I actually haven't gotten anything on the floor yet. Well, now I haven't. 2 eyes? Shut the frick up, dude. At least... Oh yeah? At least I'm not a fucking nerd. Sorry. I didn't mean to be that aggressive. I'm just gonna sit upside down. Okay, Dino Boy. You know that's just a compliment, right? You think I don't be wish to call Dino Boy? Okay, the fumes are getting to me. I need to slow down. Oh, that's okay, Corco. I don't mind. I miss chat pretty often because I'm locked in on this. I'm definitely probably gonna finish some of this off stream. Well, definitely the other side. Actually, you know what? Break clean. Actually, that worked. Holy shit. Definitely gonna paint that on a different surface. What the fuck? Break clean and paint fumes. Not out for the horrendous draw request. My brain mustered up back then. What? Oh, like the 10-minute drawings? Bro, I think the worst thing you asked me to do was like that one Animal Crossing character in the maid outfit. That's okay, dude. I don't mind. Alright, here comes my favorite part, guys. We gotta hammer out the motherfucking, rotor. I just barely tapped that. So, imagine what I'm about to do. Yeah, it's not coming off. So I'm actually gonna go mute for this, because this is gonna get, in that case, it's gonna get really loud. Rotor time! Wait, what? You heard? You heard everything? Wait, how? Camera? Oh my god, there's 2 mics? Wait, guys, you did not tell me this whole time there's 2 mics going on. Bruh. That's crazy. There wasn't any echo? That whole time, dude, oh. Rotor time. Wait, so how does this sound right now? And how does this sound? Okay, guys, let me know what sounds better. 1 or 2? Because I'll keep them both on if it sounds better. 1 or 2? Because this is my headset mic. It sounds identical. Oh, okay. Because the second... Okay, so that's my... Now I can hear the echo. Okay. That's crazy. That whole time, this hour and a half, I've had 2 microphones going on. Yeah, so my camera mic was apparently on, along with my headset mic. The same, slight echo. Okay, I'll turn the camera mic off, which I had originally intended to have. That's crazy. You still heard it anyways. Why are you showing us your broken car? Acid, I swear to God! It's not broken. I'm just doing basic maintenance. You think basic maintenance is breaking the car? I'm fixing it. What do you think I'm doing? Well, some dumbass put a fucking like little locking washer on the stud. I don't know if you can see it. This little thing, which is stupid. Why would you put that on a fucking... Oh my God. I think your car is always broken. It's not always broken. Who put this on here? This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. I need to get like a pair of pliers or something. You in a garage, so we probably just didn't pass the little echo. Oh, I see. Why I got that thing in it? That's not even, that literally wasn't even me. Some dumbass did that. I'm done with this. I don't have to deal with this rage bait right now. I'm gonna fucking do something. Can't even get it off. Acid. I was gonna say something really mean, but just because I like your new mayor, I'm not going to. Yeah, some dumbass put like a locking washer or like something to keep the rotor in place, but they didn't realize that you just make it fucking worse for the next person, and you're just stupid. Whoever did that. So now I gotta like get it out somehow because it like binds itself into place. I was gonna say you come here and do it then, but no. Do you even know what I'm doing right now? Your mom, that's what I'm doing. Hey! We're gonna fight? Do it, I dare you. Got him. Didn't see that one coming, did you? taking it off? Dude. Christ, there we go. Shit. I'm gonna fight your mom too. Don't step up to the B or get slimmed. That's an adjective. Yeah, look at this. Look at whoever put this on here. Look at that. It's got like little blades on it that like lock it into place so the caliper or the rotor doesn't move. Actual dumbassery. Yeah, you can see better on that side. There's one more I gotta get off. I had to break it off. Anyways, yo mama. Yo mother. This is peak no posture. I just want to know who actually did this. I mean, the reason they did it was to keep this in place, but it's completely redundant because the caliper locks the rotor in place anyways. Sorry, I try to yell, but my headset's it's too far away from me. They put it on there to keep the rotor from moving, but it gets locked into place anyways. Like some rotors from the factory, they actually drill into place, and the screws always strip out, and you gotta drill them out anyways. It's such a stupid thing. Let me turn down the music a little bit, because I'm not even really listening to it technically. But yeah, well, I get one of them. One of them is fine because that makes sense. Two of them? That's a little bit overkill. They probably did it to the other side too, but I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, definitely weird. But I mean, breaking it off is the best way, but I only have a screwdriver. Let me see if my buddy has like some pliers or something. Yeah, this is stupid. I mean, once I mess with it a little more, it'll come off. I just like doing things as short as, like, as quickly as possible. My buddy has everything but a pair of pliers, so I'm just gonna hit it screwdriver and hopefully it comes off. Easy. Rotor. I see. So that's a rotor. Now, I'm just looking. I was looking at it because this is the parking brake right here. This like little. Oh, my computer almost just slid off the trash can. It's like whole little assembly behind this wheel hub is it's the parking brake. So I was just looking at it to make sure get the rotor back on there. But since I was able to slide that one off, it should be. It's not technically like a hub. It's an axle, so I should be able to slide it back on now. This looks pretty clean. And then I just gotta get the new rotor back on. You need a what the lapel mic? A lapel mic? What the is that? Is that like the little mics that just sit on your shirt or something? I didn't think this through. This was kind of last minute, so. Good to know. Yeah, I do actually need one of these. What do you mean? This works fine. It's great. Say that. I don't have wireless I don't have wireless headphones. I wish I do, but I didn't. This was literally last minute, but you know, unless they sell them at the Ace, not even Ace. Yeah, there's an Ace Hardware. Unless they sell them at Ace Hardware. This is not a professional stream. Sticky. Sticky. It's upside. There we go. not let this. I did not let this dry, but look at that. That's one of the pieces of hardware in. I think I gotta let this dry anyways. Like the paint, because if you get paint on your rotors in brake pads, that's bad because then your brakes can fail. So I might not even I might even put everything back on until tomorrow. Another stream tomorrow, maybe? Oh? You might as well, my whole setup's out here. I got until Sunday. Yeah, you know, I might just paint it tonight. And, you know, do 2 streams in a row? That's crazy. Let me plan real quick. What's my trunk light on? Should I just put the wheel back on and just send it? Paint your car orange? You know what? That would still look better than a neon green Kia Soul, so I would rather... Should I? God, that caliper's in such a weird spot to try to paint it. And I don't want to paint it with the rotor on. I need more cardboard. I'm not wrong. That's just factual. Literally heard it from Tuba too. Literally heard it from Tuba that a Kia Soul is an awful car. Actually, you heard it from everyone. There's not been a single person that has defended a Kia Soul. I'm not warming right now. Are you fucking serious? I'm on a cement floor. That's dangerous. I am not warming with a car. That is so dangerous. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you actually trying to kill me right now? What the fuck? I am not. That's gonna hurt. Girl, if I hit that jack stand, I could fucking die. What the fuck is wrong with you? God, I don't want to move all this just a fucking worm. Are you serious? Worm away from the car? Oh, good idea. I did it as a joke? No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Come here. You didn't do it as a fucking joke. No, because I take that seriously because now I have to do it. I don't just put a redeem there just to be like, oh, I gotta do it now. Look what you've done to me. Guys, my girlfriend's trying to kill me. Where even are you? No, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ready? Watch this. I'm in a garage. I'm in my friend's garage, actually. I'm dog sitting for him, so I'm just here. I could. That'd be kind of funny. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I just knocked chat over. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Doing it for the culture. Too late you refunded it? Well, too late. I'm doing it for the culture. No worm for you tonight? Chat, she's so mean to me. Chat. No, it's already too late. I literally moved the tools. Like, see what you've done? You refunded it too late. It's like a 24-hour notice, except like 5 seconds. It's okay. This guy needs to pick a side. What's... What side? I said I'm gonna worm. What side did I pick? Bro is actually moving all that? Ugh, that's not the only thing I'm been moving. Should I do with the headphones? No, that. It's gonna kill me! Okay, I'll do it. No, see, Aston made a good point. She said do it away from the car. I'm like, you know what? It's actually such a good idea. As long as I don't hit my buddy's motorcycle, we're fine. You can see it right here. Alright, let's see. She is a genius. Alright. Well, guys, Mi Camino. It was a good few years. All right. Those are my last words. That was hard. That floor is so much harder than I thought. I literally got down on the floor. That was such a modest worm. Yeah, I wanted to be respectful about it. I got down on the floor and then I noticed this circle of just brake dust and I did not want to breathe that in. I did it. I did it. See? Because if I no, see, here's the thing. Because if I didn't do it, then I would have been look what you made me do to my shorts. Because if I didn't do it, then I would have had to hear, "Oh, you did a fucking worm." Not the medium length shorts, dude. Seriously, look at my medium length shorts now. Come on. Ruined. And my fire shirt, man. Ah. Not the below knee shorts. Not the. At least it wasn't the flame shorts. Your kneecaps are the same color. Don't worry. What the fuck is that? What is that supposed to mean? What does that even mean? Is that a roast or is that just pointing out something? That is a lot of brake dust. Jeez. Ashy? Oh. Well, yeah, because I've been on the fucking ground. I be working. I'm a man, damn it. I'm a male. I don't get into that mentally ill stuff. All right, guys, I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'm a he. I'm a man. I'm a male. A he. What should I do next? I'm trying to think of a plan for this. Because I want to paint that caliper. I'm not going to be able to paint it all the way, just the front and back. And I don't... Should I just do it right now? I need more cardboard, which I can get. Paint it real quick, dangle it again, and then probably... Bro eats brake dust instead of breakfast? Listen to your cupcake. You eat your Starbucks with your matcha in the morning. I eat brake dust and brake clean for breakfast. That's part of my diet. Cupcake. There's actually a video of a guy on TikTok doing some shit like that. He was, what did he say? He was like, "Oh, I washed my hands in concrete, rinse with diesel. Wash yours with Dove soap. We're not the same." I wipe my ass with sandpaper. We are not the same. Ate a bowl of nails for breakfast without milk. I mean, I'll show you guys what to do next. thought I was working on the front wheel this whole time? You thought this was the headlight? Dude, imagine my car actually looked like that. Yeah, I moved the camera back because someone wanted to see me worm. Look what it costed me. Look what they did to me. You eat Starbucks, I eat uranium-235. We are not the same. Exactly. That's what they sound like, dude. It's so fucking annoying. You went to bed? You went to bed in midnight, Cupcake? That's funny. I didn't go to bed. We are not the same. I hate my wife and kids. The only love I have is for the work site. It ain't real fashion unless it's high vis and a hard hat. That's my fashion. It's those guys who show up in their work attire everywhere, like the neon green and neon orange high vis. That's like that's literally all they wear. Which I get it if you're still working, but like you wear that out in public, like you're on a date with your girl and you're wearing orange high vis. Who'd do that? I wouldn't do that. I would only wear medium length shorts. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait on tonight. Maybe. Do I want to do the other side tonight though? I could. I punched my son for not eating his bowl of diesel. We are not the same. You need like flame shorts at a fancy red shop type shit? Dude, it may not be fancy, but at least on the flyest looking motherfucker there. Like, at least I look the coolest. I would look sick. Yeah, I might... You know what I might do? I might paint the caliper on this side. Actually, I'm going to show you guys what to do next, in case you guys ever want to change brakes on your own. And then I'm just going to paint the calipers, and then probably call it there for the night, and finish up tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream it, though, because... I mean, this job should have been already done by this point. I have no clue what you're doing. Your mom. You see, Batman? Your mom. Sorry. Alright, so basically, what I just did when I took everything off, he's losing it. I'm literally not. That's crazy. So basically, what you do is everything I did, you do the opposite of. You put the new rotor on, you reattach this bracket, the one that I just painted. You reattach this, oh, not with the thing. Aw, man. Alright, I'm leaving it on the cardboard. You re-bolt this on, put your pads on, put your caliper back on, tighten everything down. Oh, you have to repress your piston in. And after that, that's really it. Put your wheel back on, and then there's a whole thing with surfacing your brakes correctly. Basically, you gotta get on a long straight road and stop your car really fast a lot without actually going to a complete stop to surface your brakes correctly, because otherwise they could become uneven. You inhaled too much brake dust while warming? For real, I did. No, I'm inhaling paint fumes and brake clean fumes. So I'm gonna stop for the night. Probably here, get some food because I'm hungry. You know, maybe watch some cartoons later. But yeah, probably gonna call it there. This is supposed to be just like a little stream, you know. Something while I'm gone. Wanted to try it out. Don't stay paint without ventilation, Slime. There's ventilation. There's like a window or something. Fuck it, we ball. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. What'd you guys think of this style of stream? Obviously, it's not great production, but that wasn't really the point. I just wanted to try it out. What'd you guys think? You like it? I liked the crash out worm. Thanks. Yeah, I did too. That was a genuine crash out. Which, guys, Mikamito never makes me crash out, just so you know. Real life slime? Yeah, IRL. Like, this is my first, like, IRL stream. Not actually, but You guys do not want me to IRL in the town that I'm in right now. They would shoot me. But this is the closest we can get. Yeah, I pretty much showed you how to take apart a whole brake assembly. Then, yeah, it's pretty easy to put it all back together. But I'm just not gonna do it tonight. Probably not tomorrow either. Mukbang? Oh god. Wait, I can mukbang some Dominoes tomorrow night. Should I do that? I mukbang some Dominoes? Just like... Would you guys like a mukbang? Okay, one Acid says we should do a Domino's mukbang. What about anyone else? ASMR. Do you guys want to hear me ASMR some Domino's? This is kind of like ASMR, right? Pretty much. Gosh, I fucked up this rotor. Hell yeah. I think that's everything. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. It was very fun. I enjoyed this format. Hold on. Let me just. This is not my garage, just so you know. This is not me. But here, let me put it over here. Please don't eat in the camera. As long as I don't hear too much mouth sounds, I'll be fine. It's my stream. I do what I want. I think I'm gonna call it there. Honestly, I could do just chatting for a while if I wasn't so hungry. Just chatting in front of the car. Ooh, just chatting in the car, in the garage. That'd be hilarious. Oh, man. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there. I do what I fucking want. I'll punch your car? Okay, that's too far. See, that's just way too far. That's crazy. Just punch a small fist-sized dent in the side of it. Actually, there's no dents on this car, surprisingly. My last one had a lot of dents, but this one doesn't have any dents at all. Yeah, you are crazy. You're crazier than me. People say I'm crazy. You want to see crazy? Ugh. Ass, we can't take you anywhere. Oh my god. She's so cray-cray. Is this still drying? It is. I gotta sweep this up. So cray-cray. Alright, guys, I need to end. I'm, you know. Dude, seriously, I am too. Let's just move to New York. No, I wouldn't move to New York. I like your mayor, but I wouldn't move there. Let's see. I actually don't have an end screen, so I'm just gonna say bye to you guys. Wait, hold on. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. It was fun. I'm gonna finish up a little more work here, and then finish the rest of it tomorrow. But, bye dumbass! Bye fucking bozo! Yeah, ejected? Why did I read that as ejected? Dude, seriously. Alright. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you guys when I get home.